Hello everyone, it's Mike here again. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a sort of an unusual one. It's a currently reading and a kind of a TBR video, and I don't often do these, but here's where I find myself, okay? I am reading quite a good book at the moment. I need to find the name of it because I'm reading it on my Kindle, which is, I know, book aficionados turn away now. But I think that, maybe this isn't a sort of segue, but there's room in this world for Kindle lovers and book lovers, and we can all coexist and it's absolutely fine. But I do find myself reading physical books. I'm looking down because I have a pile in my lap. I do find myself reading physical books more often than I read my Kindle books. However, I do find Kindle books cheaper sometimes. Not necessarily the new releases and the things you see people talking about here on BookTube, because I think a lot of time people on BookTube talk about books that are current and out now, and that's where I go, oh, I want to read that and make a mental note, go and have a look, how much is it? It's quite expensive, I'm going to have to leave it for a bit, but more often than not, eventually there's some sort of Kindle deal, and I do use Bookbub. If you haven't heard of Bookbub and you're on Kindle, you're missing out. Basically, it's like a newsletter that you get sent an email for. You sign up and you put your preferences of what kind of books you like, and they send you emails about bargains in those genres for Kindle. It's really, really good. I'll try and find a link and I'll put it below. So anyway, I am reading a book at the moment on my Kindle. Whistle in the Dark is what it's called. This is, the only thing is, you know, with the Kindle, you have to find things. Can I go to the cover? That would be really good, wouldn't it? Beginning. Bear with. Well, for some strange reason, I haven't got a front cover on here. It's by Emma Healey. It's called Whistle in the Dark. And it's kind of a thriller, but also kind of not. So normally I do my first 100 videos for the first 100-page review per book that I read. But what I discovered upon picking up my Kindle this time round is that I don't get to see how many pages I'm into the book. I get to see the percentage of my way through it, and that's great, but I realised that I was 50% of my way through the book, and I thought, hang on a second, where's my first 100 pages video? I haven't done it. So apologies, I haven't done it. But I am enjoying it. I am currently reading it. I'm a good 65-70% of the way in now. And it's about a mum called Jen and her daughter called Lana. And they go on a artist's retreat, a little week away to kind of bond in the Peak District. And Lana, the daughter, goes missing. She's gone for 4 days, and then she is found. But the story starts when she is found, and it is sort of less a kind of detective novel, crime thriller about looking for who kidnapped her or something. We don't know what happened to her. What this book follows is Jen's relationship with Lana now that she's home, and Lana is changed and we don't really know why. She says, or she claims, she can't remember what happened, but there's lots of little clues going through the book. Kind of, she doesn't like to be in the dark, so I think she's been kept inside somewhere for 4 days, but we don't know yet, and I'm 75% of the way through, and ish pulled that figure from nowhere, and I'm still not entirely sure what's happening. But it's quite an interesting, like, it's written quite well and differently, because there's no chapters, there's sort of passages. Let's see if I can show you some, because they just, some of them are just a paragraph short, and some of them are a page, some of them are a few pages, so you can't really read a chapter of this book, but they are really short. I don't know if I can show you on here, I don't even know if you're gonna be able to see this, but the first part was a proper chapter length, and I was like, okay, this is interesting, what's going on? But the next part, see how it goes to like a little title there, and a little bit, then another little title, and another bit, and you just carry on reading, and some of them are really short, some of them are long, so it's quite a nice, easy, kind of light read in a way, because you just have to kind of, you can read a couple of bits, you can read loads, you can read one before you go to bed, but that is why the first 100 pages of this book hasn't happened, because I don't know how many pages I'm in. I know I'm well past it now, but never mind. So it's about Jen and Jen's relationship with Lana, and Jen is quite an interesting kind of main character in that she just doesn't know how to deal with her daughter, and her daughter is a troubled girl anyway, and her other daughter's having a baby, and her husband is kind of trying to deal with everything in his own way, and it sort of focuses around Jen and Lana's relationship. It's kind of a study in a mother-daughter relationship after a very serious incident, and Jen is desperate to know what happened to her, and Lana doesn't seem to really want to know. If she genuinely doesn't know what's happened to her, I don't think she really wants to find out. But on the other side of the coin, if she does know and she's feigning this amnesia, then why? And what is she hiding? And why is she hiding it from her family and stuff? And she's only 15 and she's not gone back to school yet, and maybe she's just gone back to school in the part that I've read. But she's having a very strenuous relationship with her friends. So it is quite interesting. I can't say I'm not gripped, because I do actually really want to know what's going to happen to Lana, or what did happen to Lana rather, and what's going to happen to Jen when she finds out. But at the same time, I am not kind of itching to read the next bit. I'm sort of reading it out of, I just want to finish it. I want to know, but I'm not like, ooh, I can't wait to read the next bit. You know, there's not like, it's not written like cliffhangers or anything at the end of each chapter. There's no big revelations. It's kind of a quiet thriller. I don't know how to describe it. It is kind of psychological, but it's not like a massive page turner. But then again, I'm not liking it. I am enjoying it. So yeah, I rambled on. I don't know what else to say about it. I like the writing style. I like that it's into like chunks, but at the same time, I am missing chapters. I do like a chapter. So yeah, this video. Sorry, I'm going to stop rambling. I do quite like it. I sort of wish that it was a bit more crime thrillery. This is kind of sub-genre that I didn't expect it to be, and I wouldn't have perhaps picked this up, but it was 99p on Kindle, and I've heard some quite good things about it on BookTube, so I thought, why not? And I haven't picked up my Kindle for a while to read a book, and I thought, why not? Because you get that curse of the good novel. I read The Thirst by Joe Nesbo, couldn't put it down. I was like, what the hell am I going to read next? Really struggled to pick a book off my shelves. So I thought, you know what, let's move to Kindle then. Let's have a bit more of a change of pace and use the Kindle e-reader instead. And I couldn't decide what to read, and I just thought, oh, this is 99p, I'll grab it, I'll read it, and you know, it's quite good, but I just don't love it, but it's fine. But I find myself now in a predicament where I can't wait to finish it, because I can't wait to read a book again. I cannot wait to have the pages in my hand, and I actually didn't realise how much I would miss the paper and the holding it, the carrying it around, and just the tactile nature of a book. But I love how tactile my Kindle is. It is really, really nice. I use the Paperwhite. I've got this really nice little cover for it. It just opens, it's just a Paperwhite. It's very light and easy to hold, and the back is this lovely sort of rubbery texture, and I really do like holding that. And it's a delight to use and read, and so useful, but I do find myself missing actual books. I really do. So I cannot wait to pick up a book next. So this video ends up being my currently reading video of Emma Healey's The Whistle in the Dark. So no first 100 pages this time, guys, because of the Kindle issue. But I wonder if I can change that. I wonder if there's a setting. But yeah, have you guys read it? What did you think? I am suitably intrigued, but I'm not dying to find out. So that's how I feel, sort of in the middle of the road. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will speak to you very shortly with the video that I was meant to record, which is where I've got a lap full of books, real books, autumnal books. I'm going there. Okay, thank you very much for watching, guys. See you again soon. Bye.